Hello guys and gals, doing a quick update video and overview video of what I've got done to this thing, what's left, etc. So overall motor build I'm going to do on this is a 521 driveline cases, driveline cylinders. The porting is going to get done by Louie over at Twister here locally. Old school porting, should be a lot of fun. Let's see here. As you can see, I'm test fitting the pipes I bought recently. I don't know if you can tell what those are without me telling you. Also, what I paid for them, I'm not going to tell you either because I'm ashamed of that. It's fine, it's whatever. But they are a bucket list item that I wanted. A lot of this Banshee has bucket list items on it that I'm not planning on building another Banshee for quite a while. I know everyone says that, but at least to this extent, I might build a stock one later, just to put around and fart around on. But yeah, this is going to be full bore all the way, the best of the best I can put on it. So, but just a quick overview of what I got so far on the Banshee. So starting from the front here, this is a custom bumper from Sean Paulus. Sorry if I'm saying the last name wrong. Sean does those bumpers. He's been doing them for years. Every Banshee I've ever had has had one of those on there and always will. They are super top-notch quality. Polishes them out. It's amazing. They are full billet, so amazing. Let's see here. The the plastics obviously are OEM painted. They're not 100% perfect. I would have liked, to have them done a little better. But like I said in previous videos, I don't see the necessary point when they're going to get scratched up doing anyway. Let's see here. Front end wise, got LSR +2/+1 arms. The Works standard style with a Resis. They're non-adjustable to just, set your preload, and that's about it for those. They are chromed, dual rates, and all the bells and whistles. They've been revalved and everything by Ben Martins. Great guy. Front end on the wheels here, we got some JJ&A 3-spoke hubs, and with rotor mounts. Those are pretty much unobtainium right now. He does not make these at all. And if you can find them, they're usually in bad condition, or they have broken tabs off or whatever. He does make them currently without the rotor mounts, but with the rotor mounts, super hard to find. And the wheels you have to get custom from him because he's the only one that cuts them. So I got these used, luckily, as a whole set, and I had them completely refinished. I got those from another Sean. But long story short, that's the front end. Oh, the tires, both tires are from MTR tires, 22s up front and 22s in the rear. The rears are like 78 rollout. They're huge. They're pretty good size, so should float really nice. Let's see what else. Obviously matchy brake lines, red brake lines, all streamlined brake lines. Obviously not Typhoon rotors. I don't remember what brand those are. Cascade grill with the fins removed and then powder coated the same with the frame and then remounted. I don't know if anyone's noticed this. I didn't notice it till after I got it done. If you notice up here, see how these two are identical? So the rest of them are like opposite of each other, right? Going down. The top ones are not, and you can't mount them anyway but this way. And it's weird. It's almost like they didn't have enough and they just mounted the same ones up there. But that's how I got mine. It's odd. Don't know if it removed and someone had two sets and accidentally mixed them up or whatnot, but that's what I ended up with. And it's underneath, it's tucked underneath, so I don't really notice it very much, but it still annoys me. It's whatever. Frame is a stock frame. No modifications other than the front steering stem is steering stem tab. It has been bolstered or stiffened. See the little tab in there? I don't know if you can see that right there. Little square in there. Arlo did that for me. He also made sure this frame was straight because it was kind of tweaked a little bit like this and down. So he tweaked it all back and got everything perfect for me. And it is perfect. Let's see here. Obviously, OEM foot pegs that have been chromed, and then after they're chromed, powder coated inside them. Dual pingle setup on the fuel because this thing's gonna drink. Cascade style, old school Cascade. This is old piece. I had polished out. I like to find the really old stuff and have them polished and refinished. Just good old V-bars. You can get these V-bars that are, how do I put it? They're sold by other companies and they're really overly priced. These are just Fly C-bend, I think. It's not V-bend because everyone calls them V-bars. They're like C-bend or H-bend, something like that. That's all they are, is Fly bars. They're like $20 bars. They're not expensive. The ones obviously you're getting for $20 are nickel plated. They're not chrome. If they are more expensive, they're probably been re-chromed, actual chrome. So that's just keep in mind. ASV levers. They're the F4 Pros without the covers. Cascade again for my extended thumb lever there. OEM brake line, or not lines, OEM brakes rebuilt. Cascade seat. So this is Kevin Geary did this for me over at Cascade Seats. It's Cascade ATV Seats, or otherwise Finish First Designs is the name of the company. He is the original guy of Cascade. He is still located behind the original Cascade building in another building. Go see him if you want to see it, guys. This thing is amazing. It's kind of hard to tell in the light here. The light actually makes it look funky, but this does match the frame and the plastics. But it's it's just like a sparkle red vinyl that is tied in here. All red stitching on everything. Gripper seat here. So this is a grip spot here. Keep me from coming off the back of it. OEM rear shock, been chromed and rebuilt and revalved by Ben. The swing arm is a Stellar ladder bar plus 8 arched. That has been chromed as well. Axle, I didn't do anything pretty crazy on it. That's just a Tusk extendable axle with chrome on it. Honestly, it's how it came. I'm not knocking it at all. It actually looks really nice. I might go to a JJ&A if I change up. But for now, I'm going to run this and see how it does. The only problem with running the JJ&A is I got to find one that's going to match my front because I don't like... It's obviously when it's squatting down with a motor, it's going to be out further in the front. And I don't like how when it's like out further in the front than the rear. That makes it look fucking wonky to me and I don't like it. So it is what it is. Obviously more Cascade stuff like this here is just a Cascade thing. I think that's it. Oh, drag cut rear wheels. They're just, 8-inch standard that are drag cut. I'm running 10 paddles. So I know there's guys that are like, oh, you need to run a 12 paddle. I don't want to run a 12 paddle. I've ran 12 paddles on my Banshees. They don't spin up. I'm a big dude. If you're a big dude, don't run 12 paddles. This thing's going to have 110 plus horsepower. And I promise you I'm not going to need 12 paddles. All you got to do if you want more grip is re-gear for more top speed. So then you gear, you have low end and high end. If you want more wheel spin, like to dig harder, just put basically towards top speed rather than low down low. That's all you need to do. Super easy. And if anything, it'll help you get more wheel speed when you're coming out of a hole like a tree shot or something. It's going to be a lot more helpful rather than just adding more paddles. Because Banshees love, excuse me, I'm losing my train of thought here. They love high RPM, high wheel spin. They're like a 450 in that kind of range. But, you know, other bikes like Raptors, 12 paddle all the way. Super easy going. That's because they're literal tractors, torque monsters. Not to say a Banshee's not, but they make their power in a different way that doesn't complement that. So just my 2 cents, honestly. So yeah, that's the deal on the paddles. But anyway, the last part here is just these headlights. They're just Cascade again. I might go to stock just because I like the bug eye look, but overall, that's the bike, guys. There isn't anything crazy. The radiator is just a cheap aftermarket radiator. No reason to run anything else, guys. But yeah, have a good one, everyone.